It is day 2 of the 2020 Iowa Power Farming Show. This is the third largest indoor farm show in the country, going on in Des Moines, Iowa. Today and tomorrow, it's the Iowa Power Farming Show, and I've caught up right now with Zac Corbin. Zac is the sales and marketing manager for AWS Airbar. And Zac, first of all, great to see you today.
Yeah, fantastic. The show's been great so far. You know, the crowds here in Iowa are fantastic.
You know, I want you to tell us, yesterday was day 1. What were some of the showgoers asking? What are they asking about Airbar?
Yeah, they're really just inquiring about the product as a whole. You know, it's a well-known product across North America, but there's still some regions that aren't totally aware of the technology. So just inquiring what it does, what its benefits are, and yeah.
And talk about what Airbar is. Kind of paint us a picture for the radio audience.
Yeah, for sure. So we are an air assist harvesting system. What that more or less equates to is belt drive fan mounted on the back of the header that is then supplying high velocity air to the cutter bar. What that is doing, it's reducing shatter loss by moving the crop up and away from the knife, while also promoting a more even, consistent flow of crop, which will ultimately reduce operating costs by allowing a faster, more consistent ground speed.
Now talk about the head sizes this unit can go on.
Yeah, so we range for all makes and models and sizes of head. We go all the way down from 15-foot kits all the way up to the big 45-foot drapers.
And then what are some of the other products you guys offer through AWS?
Yeah, so we offer tons of complementary products to the air systems. One would be the floor kit, which eliminates the standard 2-inch stone dam, as well as brush kits for the drapers, which skirt the back of the belt, preventing any crop from building up under there. We also do offer a sump brush kit that can go over the sump, preventing crop from falling down in there, while still allowing rocks and heavy debris to get down there.
Now, Zac, is this system only used on bean heads, or what type of heads can you use this on?
So yeah, we use it on all different products. We started out primarily for dry bean, but then we've seen it grow anywhere from soybean, lentil, chickpeas, the pulse crops. We even have guys using it on wheat and barley these days. So it's a really versatile product that can assist with, again, the shatter loss increases across the whole range.
Yeah, you know, you talked about that shatter loss and so forth. I mean, that's really got to be a deciding factor when it comes to that, because anymore, you know, profit is such a key part anymore, and not losing any beans is key today.
Exactly. That's what it ultimately comes down to. Every bean that's left out on the field, that's dollars not going in your pocket. So on whether it's a poor year or a great crop year, you always want to get the most out of your field, and that's what we strive to provide to the customer.
Right. Now, you talked about this being used on a draper head. Can they be used on a conventional head as well, or primarily a draper head?
Yeah, so when the product first came out, it was for the conventional flex or auger head. And then we've seen as the equipment progressed and drapers became more popular, we see that becoming the norm. So we have them going on everything from the standard John Deere flex heads all the way up to the MacDon FD1s and whatnot. So it's really versatile across all the grain heads.
Well, I would have to think, too, with the way that you were describing how it actually lays the grain into the head. I mean, it's got to be kind of a more gentle process, too, for the, I guess in our case, probably more soybeans here in Iowa.
Exactly. So what the air does, having that air pushing there, it allows you can actually slow down the reel and put less emphasis on using the reel to get the crop in, and kind of let the air do the work, and therefore you're preventing any bat damage that you might have. You know, our goal again is to reduce loss as much as possible, and that's what the air is great for. Again, like you said, it's a softer touch. The crop's not going to get beat up as much, and ultimately you're going to see increased yields from that.
Right, exactly. Hey, how can KWMT listeners find out more about AWS?
So yeah, definitely either visit awsairbar.com, or RM Equipment is our new repping company that we picked up this year. Sean and Reese are fantastic, and just reach out to them or your local dealers, and they'll all be happy to help.
Now, you guys are actually in the concourse of Wells Fargo Arena, and talk about your booth number here, if you would.
Yeah, so we are at booth 4015, again, on the top level of the concourse, so feel free to come by and visit with me, or stop by the RM booth, and we'd all be happy to chat.
Now, Zac, I'd imagine you probably have some other farm shows on your calendar coming up.
Yes, we do. So we do all the major shows. The next one coming up would be the Mate Show in Montana, as well as Louisville, the National Farm Machinery Show. We also have the Commodity Classic down in San Antonio, Texas. Then also Farm Progress, Dakota Fest.
Probably just best to get on the website and find out everything that you guys have on the calendar.
Exactly. The list is very long, and, off the top of my head, I wouldn't want to miss any of them. So definitely visit AWS Airbar and see where we'll be next.
All right, very good. Zac, thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Today.